Today's adventure starts at the lake.
The elf submarine.
Your Majesty, may I present the Elf Factory's latest toy, the Elf Submarine.
Ah, yes. Jolly good. Does it float?
Does it float? Of course it floats. Allow us to demonstrate. We carefully chose this day to test the submarine, as there are no other boats on the lake.
Hello, me hearties!
It's Redbeard, the elf pirate.
Yo-ho-ho! Land ahoy!
Should the ship be leaning like that?
Maybe it's the weight of all that treasure.
She's sinking! Abandon ship! Abandon ship! Curses! Me ship and me treasure gone down to the bottom of the sea.
How sad. Anyway, as I was saying, this is a perfect day to test the submarine with no boats on the lake.
But what about Mr. Redbeard's treasure?
Yes, me treasure! How will I get it back?
If only we had some way of sailing underwater to look for it.
Ah, if only. Anyway, back to my submarine. There's
The submarine! We can use the submarine.
Clever Ben!
Hang on. The elf submarine is a toy. It's not for going on adventures.
Oh, so it can't go underwater.
Yes, it can.
It'll probably sink like a stone.
No, it will not.
Good. That's that sorted. Captain Redbeard, our submarine is at your service.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But
I'll be needing a crew.
Aye, aye, Captain Redbeard.
Can I come?
And me!
I'd better come too. If there's any trouble, I can use magic to help us.
no, Nanny Plum. There will be no magic on the elf submarine.
Because we're elves.
And elves don't do magic. Yes, we know.
Polly, my faithful friend, you'll have to wait here. Mr. Elf, steer the submarine.
Aye, aye.
Ben and Holly, wind up the engine.
Aye, aye, Captain!
What shall I do?
Why, you just sit there and look pretty, my little mermaid.
Ugh.
I know this lake. I've sailed on it often.
Are you a sailor?
I was a sailor. I'm not anymore.
Why not?
Big Bad Barry.
Who's Big Bad Barry?
Only the biggest, giganticest, most enormous fish the world has ever seen.
He's eaten 9 of Dad's boats.
You lost 9 boats? I thought I was a bad sailor.
I'm not a bad sailor. I'm just unlucky. That Big Bad Barry is quite big.
And bad.
Dive, if you please, Mr. Elf.
Dive! Dive! Dive!
Oh, it's so pretty.
Look!
Where? What is it?
It's Redbeard's boat.
By Neptune, you're right. Well spotted, Ben.
Oh, for a moment, I thought you'd seen Big Bad Barry.
Ho-ho! Now I can get me treasure back.
Let's get it and go. I don't like it down here.
I love it. All the fish and the flowers.
And that big underwater cloud.
You don't get underwater clouds, me hearty. Shiver me timbers! It's a fish!
It's so big.
It looks bad.
Is it Barry?
It is. It's Big Bad Barry.
He's swimming towards Redbeard's boat.
Oh dear, he's going to eat it.
No! Me treasure! Did you see that? He swallowed it whole, like it were a grape.
Oh, what a shame. Shall we go home then?
Go home? But we haven't got me treasure.
Well, we can't do much about that now.
I never thought I'd say it, but Nanny Plum is right.
Unless you want to sail into Barry's stomach and take your treasure back, this adventure is over.
You're right, me fruity pancake. Take us home, Mr. Elf.
Aye, aye, Captain Redbeard. Who turned out the lights?
It's all gone dark.
Where are we?
Oh, we must have sailed into a cave. Mr. Elf was chatting instead of looking where he was going.
I was parked.
Well, we're somewhere strange, and no mistake. And I'll shave me beard off if there's not something fishy going on. Turn on the lights, Mr. Elf.
Aye, aye, Captain.
It smells fishy.
What a pong!
Where are we?
Look! Me ship!
There are more boats as well.
It's Bunty, the boat Big Bad Barry ate last winter. That's my old boat, Trixabelle. And there's Fifi. And Miss Boo-Boo.
If all those boats are inside Big Bad Barry,
Then we must be inside Big Bad Barry.
By all that's wet and fishy, you're right! We're in the belly of the big fish!
That explains the smell.
Just think, all those years I tried to catch Barry, and now he's caught me.
how are we going to get out of here?
If we could get Big Bad Barry to open his mouth, we could just sail out.
Oh, very clever, Ben.
Only, how do we get him to open his mouth?
Maybe it's time to ask for a bit of advice.
Can someone answer their phone?
It's not my phone.
It's not mine either.
Oh, it's mine. Hello? Oh, hello, Nanny Plum. What's that? They've got good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
They've found the treasure.
Hooray!
And what's the bad news?
They've been swallowed by a giant fish.
What? Are they okay?
I'll ask. Is my submarine all right? It's not scratched, is it?
Listen, clever clogs. We need your help. How can we get Big Bad Barry to open his mouth?
Someone needs to talk to the fish.
Nanny Plum can speak fish.
Ah, Nanny Plum, you must tell the fish a joke and make him laugh.
That's an idea. A very stupid idea, but an idea.
What's the plan?
I'm going to tell Big Bad Barry a joke to make him laugh.
What utter nonsense!
It was the wise old elf's idea.
It's brilliant.
Everyone back in the sub! Get ready to sail!
What's a good fish joke? I know.
Did it work?
I don't know. He might not get it.
Something's happening.
I think he liked the joke.
Full steam ahead!
Aye, aye, Captain!
We did it!
The elf pirate Redbeard and his crew return. It's a triumph!
Hooray!
So you got the treasure?
Nope.
You got your boat?
Nope.
So, in what way is this trip a triumph, then?
Well, we're not inside a big fish.
In that case, congratulations!
It's a shame the treasure's lost.
It's not lost. I know where it is, and no one will ever find it in the belly of Big Bad Barry.
That's true.
Of course it is, me tasty little fruit tree.
Nanny Plum, what was the joke you told Big Bad Barry?
It was, where do fish keep their money?
We don't know. Where do fish keep their money?
In a riverbank.
That's not very funny.
I know. It's a bit of a rubbish joke. But then fish find the silliest things funny. They have very small brains.
Where do fish keep their money? Oh, I get it. A riverbank. Oh, that's brilliant.
today's adventure starts at the Great Elf Tree.
The toy robot. Hi, Holly.
Hi, Ben. Coming out to play.
I'll be right down. Hi, Gaston.
Let's play in the meadow.
Gaston, fetch.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Barnaby.
What are you doing? We're throwing sticks for Gaston.
Gaston likes fetching sticks. Oh, that's not a stick.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Strawberry.
What's that? It looks like a tin arm.
Gaston, where did you find this?
Wow! What's that?
It's a toy robot.
Ooh! It's a bit broken. We could mend it with magic.
No thanks, Strawberry.
We'll fix it the elf way. Elves are very good at fixing things.
And we're elves. There, finished.
Ooh. So, will it talk? Will it make me a cup of tea?
No, it's just a toy robot. It'll do this.
That's a bit boring. It isn't boring. That's what toy robots do.
Let's switch it on.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Maybe it needs batteries.
No, it's clockwork, but there's no key.
I'll magic a key.
Oh, Holly, I don't think we should use a magic key.
Magic can be dangerous. I'm sure it will be okay. Whatever happens, it'll be fun.
All right. Shush, Gaston. OK, let's see what happens.
It's working!
Master, what is your name?
Ooh. Is that what it's supposed to do? I don't know.
I'm Ben Elf.
Ben Elf, you are my master.
We thought robots went Help! Help!
Oh, no!
Put us down, you silly robot! Put the girls down!
I only answer to my master, Ben Elf.
Robot, put the fairies down, please.
Yes, Ben Elf.
And say sorry.
Sorry.
That was a bit scary. It's not like a normal toy robot. I think my key might have made it a bit magic.
But it seems to do what I say, so we should be okay.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, wise old elf.
What do you have there?
We found a toy robot.
It was broken, so we mended it.
Well done. Ah, yes. This is the old Mark Z33 built by the Elf factory. It was a rather basic model.
Please don't get it angry.
I beg your pardon, Ben Elf. You talk as if it can understand.
Well, it does seem to.
It's just a toy robot, only capable of going Put me down, you silly robot!
You are a rude old elf.
Ooh. Robot, put the wise old elf down.
Yes, Ben Elf.
Oh, very strange. I don't remember the Z33 being able to talk.
escaping! We'd better get it back.
Da-da-dum, do-da-dee-da. Da-da-la-la, da-dum-dee-da. Da-da-da-dum, da-dee-da-dee.
What a beautiful sound.
Da-da-dee-dum, da-dum-dee-da. Oh,
Where's it gone?
Ah! That sounds like Nanny Plum.
help! Help!
Robot, put Nanny Plum down.
Yes, Ben Elf.
Oof! Oh, thank you, Ben. What is this thing?
It's just a toy robot.
But it does anything Ben says.
Really?
Yes, watch this. Robot, clean up the courtyard.
Must clean up. Must clean up. Must clean up.
It's very good, isn't it? I'd like one of those to do all my cleaning.
You can borrow my robot if you want to.
That's very kind of you, Ben. Maybe I'll borrow it just for this evening.
OK, Robot, I'm going home now. But I want you to stay here and tidy the castle.
Yes, Ben Elf.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
My goodness.
Must tidy
What's
up.
this?
It's Ben's
Tidy
robot.
up.
Nanny has borrowed it to tidy up the castle.
It looks like it's doing a very good job.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
I think I prefer the traditional fairy way.
Dinner time!
Dinner!
I expect the robot has come to serve us our dinner.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
Oh,
Must
goodness
tidy
me!
up.
I think we should tell this robot to stop.
We can't! The robot only listens to Ben.
So what can we do?
Ben told the robot to tidy the whole castle. So maybe we should go to bed and let the robot finish.
Good idea, Holly. The robot should have finished tidying by morning.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
What? Is it morning already?
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
Put me down! Put me down! Goodness me! What's happening?
The robot is tidying up everything.
Yes, including us.
It's a monster. How do we stop it?
Only Ben can stop it.
Hello, Mrs. Elf speaking.
Hello, Mrs. Elf. Sorry, it is a bit late, but this is an emergency. We need Ben. Now.
Righto! Ben, there's an emergency at the little castle. We have to go right away.
Righto! Elves to the rescue!
Who's the best at rescuing?
Elves are best at rescuing.
And what are we?
We're elves!
It's the elves.
Hooray!
Look, there's my robot.
Ah! Put me down! Oof!
Ben Elf. Master. Master. Master.
Oh, it's wound down.
Hooray!
But what could have caused the toy robot to act so strangely?
I think it was my magic key that did it.
What have you got there, Gaston? It's the proper key. Well done, Gaston.
Ben, are you sure that's a good idea?
It'll be fine.
Ah, that's the toy robot I remember.
Yeah, it's great.
Today's adventure starts at the elf farm.
Cows.
This way for the elf farm tour. Now, children, who can tell me where carrots come from?
Carrots come from the elf farm.
Yes, Nanny Plum. Does any child know where carrots come from?
The elf farm?
Very good. Hard hats on, please, and step this way. Now, what animal gives us eggs?
A sheep.
No, Strawberry, not a sheep.
A chicken.
Yes, Jake, that's right. So you see, the elf farm gives us all the food we need.
What about milk?
Milk comes from very big animals.
Elephants?
No, not elephants. Milk comes from cows, but we don't have any cows on the elf farm.
So where do cows live?
On the big farm.
Can we go to the big farm? I want to see some cows.
No, no, no. The big farm is far too dangerous for elves and fairies to visit.
Really, wise old elf. You are making a fuss.
And what would a fairy know about animals?
Fairies love animals, don't we, girls? Especially fluffy little kittens.
The big farm is full of big animals and big people with big feet.
I've been to the big farm and it was fine. Who wants to go? Righty-ho. Come along, children.
Hooray!
Yes, today we'll be going to the big farm to learn about cows. Oh, I'm not sure if the ladybird should come with us.
Please, wise old elf.
Oh, very well, as long as he behaves himself.
Gaston likes you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
We're going to the big farm, the big farm, the big farm. We're going to the big farm to see some cows.
Here we are, the big farm.
Watch out for the cattle grids.
What?
Now, remember everyone, big people have very big feet and you never know where they're going to step.
With luck, we won't meet any big people. But if we do, please keep calm. No panicking.
Wise old elf, is that one of the big people?
Eh? Ah! Big people! Ah!
Ooh, a little toy bus.
Please put us down.
Oh!
It's okay. It's Lucy. She's just a little girl.
She's a very big little girl. She's ginormous. Hello.
Hi, Lucy.
Ooh, more little fairies.
I'll have you know I'm not a fairy. I'm an elf.
Have you got wings? Can you fly?
Elves do not fly.
Can you do magic spells?
Elves don't do magic.
Oh, so what can you do?
Elves do, lots of things. And we're elves!
And we're fairies.
Wands away, please, fairies. A farm is no place for magic.
As you can see, Lucy, this is a rather bossy elf.
Lucy, we want to see where the milk comes from.
We want to see cows. Can you show us, please?
Yes, follow me. These are the chickens.
Yes, we know. And we know what chickens give us. Don't we, children?
Eggs.
Yes, Jake.
Hello, chickens. Some fairies and elves have come to see you.
Of course, chickens are quite stupid creatures because they are so big.
But I'm big and I'm not stupid.
Yes. Sorry, Lucy.
These are the the sheep.
Ah, yes. And who can tell me what sheep give us?
Eggs!
No. Sheep give us wool.
What did the sheep say?
The sheep said, "Bah."
But what does mean?
Bah means bah.
Sheep are really very stupid indeed.
But Rex is very clever. Who's Rex? Rex likes you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Rex is a sheepdog. Watch this. Rex is rounding up the sheep and taking them safely into their pen. Wow!
Gaston wants to have a go.
You're too little to round up sheep, Gaston.
Whoa! What's that sound?
It's gone all dark. It's Bessie.
And who is Bessie?
Bessie's a cow. Ooh! A cow! She likes you.
Now, children, what does the cow give us?
A big lick.
Yes, and what else?
Milk.
Well done.
But she hasn't brought any with her. She has. Watch me. It's okay, Bessie. I'll be very gentle. Wow!
And there you have it. That's where milk comes from. A cow.
Another interesting thing about cows is they always sit down when it's going to rain.
Oh, Nanny Plum, that's just a silly fairy tale.
It's true. Cows sit down when it's going to rain.
Oh, yes. What a superb example of a female bovine quadruped.
I just felt a teeny drop of rain.
These are the cow's udders.
Yes, I definitely felt some rain.
Wise old elf, maybe you should get out from under the cow.
If only I could take a closer look. Oh,
Oh dear. It's raining and I haven't got my umbrella.
What about the wise old elf?
Oh.
He's under a cow.
At least he's dry under there.
Lucy, could you get Bessie to stand up, please?
I'm sorry. Cows never get up when it's raining.
Nanny Plum, you may now use magic if you wish.
I didn't think you liked magic.
Just get me out.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Abracazoo, up you get, cow.
Now, what was I saying?
The last thing you said was... Ugh! That's the sound you made when the cow sat on you. Ugh!
Thank you, Strawberry.
Oh no! It's a thunderstorm!
Everyone back on the bus.
Lucy, you'd better go indoors. But I can't. I have to get all the animals into the barn first.
Rex can help.
But what about Bessie and the chickens? Maybe I could try magicking them into the barn. Oh no! It's too wet for my wand to work. It is working. Look!
It's not magic. It's Gaston.
He's copying Rex the sheepdog. Gaston's a sheep ladybird.
Clever Gaston.
Thanks for all your help. Here, take some milk with you.
Oh, how kind.
Hooray for Lucy! And hooray for the little fairies!
And elves. Hooray!
We've been to the big farm, the big farm, the big farm. We've
today's adventure starts at the Great Elf Tree.
A trip to the seaside.
There, fully wound up. Let's set off to the seaside.
But, Dad, we have to wait for Princess Holly.
Well, where is she? It's almost 9 o'clock.
Dum-de-dum-de-doo-doo-dum-de.
Where is Holly?
Relax, Mr. Elf. We're on holiday.
But Princess Holly's late.
Fairies are always late.
Dum-de-dum. Hi, Ben.
Oh, hi, Holly.
I'm not too early, am I?
No, Princess Holly. You're just in time.
Now we're all here. Let's go. We might make the seaside by lunchtime.
If you want to get to the seaside quickly, I could try magicking us there.
I'd rather you didn't do any magicking today, Holly.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Elf.
You see, Holly, you're coming on an elf day trip.
Elves don't do magic.
And we're elves.
Hop in, everyone. Seaside, here we come. Here's the timetable. 1 o'clock, eat lunch. 2, play in the sand. 3, tidy up. 4, leave seaside, arriving home at 4:30 precisely.
Dad, it's a holiday.
Sorry, Ben. It's just that I'm not used to having a day off.
You work too hard, Mr. Elf. Please try and relax today.
I'll do my best, Mrs. Elf. Here we are, the seaside.
Yippee! The sea!
And sand.
Oh, I love the seaside. Come on, let's have lunch.
Good idea. I'm hungry.
Me too.
Here's our picnic basket.
Ooh, I love picnic baskets. You just tell them what you want and they magic up food.
This is an elf picnic. There won't be any magic.
Oh,
Mrs. Elf always makes a really lovely picnic.
Thanks, Mr. Elf. But of course you made the picnic this time.
Didn't you make it? Oh.
what's wrong?
We forgot to bring the picnic.
We just brought an empty basket.
But that's what I was saying. We fairies always take an empty basket on picnics. Magic basket, please. Can I have, spaghetti bolognese? Oh, it's still empty.
That's because...
It isn't a magic basket.
It's just an empty basket.
Can't it even magic us a packet of crisps?
No.
Oh,
Holly? Remember what I said about not needing any magicking today?
yes, Mr. Elf?
Well, this is an emergency. So if you wouldn't mind doing a bit of...
Magicking! You want me to do magicking?
Yes, please.
I do know a spell for magic jelly.
No, not magic jelly.
Right, too dangerous. I could try an ice cream spell. That's easy.
And there's no chance of that spell going wrong.
Silly Ben. Spells nearly always go a bit wrong. That's what makes them fun.
Well, without magic, we're not going to have anything to eat.
That's right. Please, Holly, do your spell.
Abracadabra! Ice cream!
Hooray!
I'm afraid it's only vanilla. I don't know how to magic other flavours yet.
That's fine. Vanilla is my favourite.
Delicious.
Maybe magic can be useful sometimes. Thank you, Princess Holly.
You're welcome.
What shall we do next?
Make sandcastles.
I love making sandcastles. What's the spell for sandcastles?
Holly, you don't need a spell to make sandcastles. You fill the bucket with sand, turn it over, Give it a tap. And bingo! A sandcastle.
Cool! Can I have a go? Bingo!
Ho, ho, ho! We'll make an elf of you yet, Holly.
Can we build a castle big enough for us to go inside?
We'd need a huge bucket to make a sandcastle that big.
Like that one?
That's a very huge bucket.
It must have been left by big children.
There aren't any big people here now.
Good thing. Big people have big feet, and you never know where they're going to step.
Look, they've left some spades.
Let's build a big sandcastle for Princess Holly. It can be our thank you for lunch.
Good idea, Mr. Elf.
Can I help?
No, no, no. Please just relax and enjoy watching elves doing what elves do best.
What do elves do best?
Elves are best at...
Making things.
And we're elves.
Heave-ho, heave-ho, dig-ho, dig-dig-ho, dig-dig-dig-dig-dig.
Heave-ho, heave-ho, over you go.
Princess Holly, would you do the honors by tapping the bucket?
Lift ho, lift ho.
Bingo! Can we go inside?
But there isn't a door.
I'll soon sort that out. There's your door.
Since this is our very own castle, I've decided I'm not Princess Holly anymore. I am Queen Holly.
And I am King Ben.
My, it's almost home time.
Oh, Dad, can't we stay in the castle a little bit longer?
But the tide will be coming in soon and...
Please, Mr. Elf, please can we stay a bit?
Just a little bit then.
We'll pack the car, but you must come when we call you.
Yes, Mum.
We promise. Oh, look, the sea is coming closer.
That's great. Soon the castle will have a moat.
Oh, Holly almost left her wand behind.
Talking of Holly, let's fetch the children.
I don't want to go home. I want to stay in our castle forever and ever.
Oh, goodness. Look how high the sea is.
Ben! Holly! Leave the castle now!
We can't leave. The sea's too high.
Holly, you can fly to the shore.
Okay. No, it's too windy to fly.
Holly? Maybe it's time to do a little magic.
Yes, I'll just wave my wand and... Oh, where's my wand?
Here's your wand, Holly. I can throw it to you.
But what if it falls in the sea?
Don't worry, Holly. Mrs. Elf is very good at throwing things.
And I'm great at catching.
Okay. Don't worry, wand. Ben will catch you.
Ready, Ben?
Yes, Mum.
1, 2, 3, throw!
Hooray! Thanks, Ben. Now for the magicking bit. Sun, sea and sand. Put Ben and me on dry land.
Hooray! Well done!
It's so nice to have you back, Wand. I knew Ben would catch you.
Thanks, Holly. And I knew you could magic us to safety.
Yes, the rescue was a perfect mix of fairy magic and elf skill.
Here's to elf skill.
And here's to fairy magic.
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Queen Thistle's teapot.
Da da doo dum da dee da. Dum da dum dum da dee da. Da 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 dum da dee da dee.
My new fairy tea set has arrived.
Ooh. Ooh. It's so beautiful and it's so sparkly.
It's also very delicate, Holly. That means it breaks easily, so you can look, but don't touch.
Yes, Mummy.
It is a beautiful teapot. Shall I give it a bit of a dust, Your Majesty?
No, Nanny Plum. Even you mustn't touch it.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good. Now, as it's such a lovely day, why don't we go for a nice walk?
Can I stay here and look at the tea set instead?
All right, Holly, but look and don't touch.
Yes, Mummy. Ooh.
Hello, Nanny Plum.
Hello, Ben.
Can Holly come out to play?
I'm afraid Princess Holly is very busy looking at a teapot. Perhaps if...
Ben, I've got something to show you.
OK, Holly.
Look, Mummy's fairy tea set. Isn't it beautiful?
I suppose so.
No one is allowed to touch it. Not even Nanny.
Why not?
Because it's very delicate.
Well, what can you do with it then?
Well, you can have tea parties with it, of course.
But we're not supposed to.
Just hold them, silly. It's not hard. Look at me. How do you like your tea, Mr. Elf? Weak or strong?
Holly! You've broken the Queen's teapot!
Oh, no! Mummy will be so sad.
We weren't supposed to touch it, were we?
No. What can we do?
Can you fix it with magic?
I'll try. Abracadabra, abracadoo. Mend this teapot.
Well, that didn't work. Nanny will know a spell. Let's ask her.
No, we can't tell anyone.
What can we do then?
Ben, aren't elves good at mending things?
Yes.
And you're an elf?
Ben Elf.
So, can you help me mend it?
I'm not sure.
Please, Ben. You're my very best friend. And you're my only hope.
OK. I've got stuff for mending things at home.
We can carry the pieces in this box.
But what if someone sees us?
I can make us invisible. I know that spell. Abracadibbly-dibble, make us invisible.
Hey, it worked! Come on.
Dum da dum dum da dee da.
Shh! There's Nanny.
Ben, be quiet. Oh, bother. My invisible spell has worn off.
That's all right. We're nearly there. No one will see us now.
Hello, Ben. Hello, Princess Holly.
Hello, Mrs. Elf.
What are you two up to then?
Nothing, Mum. We're just going to mend something.
Yes, elves are good at mending things. And you're an elf.
Yes, Mum. This is where I keep all my mending stuff. Glue, paint, brushes.
And glitter. Oh, goody.
First, I have to put a mat down so that we don't get glue on the floor.
Yes.
And we must wear aprons to keep our clothes clean.
Now what?
We stick the pieces together with glue, like this. 1, 2, 3. There, it's stuck.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. There, it's mended.
Hooray! It doesn't look quite right.
We can paint it.
Yes.
That's better.
It had flowers on it too. I'm good at painting flowers. There. But I think it was a bit more sparkly.
We can use glitter.
I love glitter. It's so glittery. There. Hooray!
Do you think your mum might see the difference?
Yes.
Maybe it just needs more glitter.
No, Ben. We tried to mend it, but it didn't work.
We'll just have to ask Nanny Plum for a spell.
All right, let's go to Nanny.
Da-la-la-dee-da-da-da-da.
There's Nanny. Go on, ask her for a spell.
Nanny, please can I ask you a question about spells, please?
A question? Of course.
Nanny, a little friend of mine has broken something and wants to mend it. What spell can she use?
Do I know this little friend?
No. She's a goblin and she lives far away and you don't know her at all.
Is it a special thing this little goblin broke?
Yes.
And did the little goblin break it on purpose?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to break it.
Oh, I see. You broke it.
Oh, Nanny, I didn't mean to break it.
Oh, don't worry, Holly. It can't be that bad.
It is that bad.
Don't be silly. It's not as if you've broken the Queen's teapot. What did you break?
The Queen's teapot.
Oh.
Mummy's going to be so sad.
But we did mend it.
Well, I'm sure it's okay then.
It doesn't look exactly like it did before.
Ah!
Please, can you fix it, Nanny?
Don't worry. I know just what to do.
I knew Nanny Plum would have a spell to fix it.
I'm not going to fix it.
Are you going to buy a new teapot?
No, much simpler than that.
What?
We'll tell the Queen. Excuse me, Your Majesty.
What is it, Nanny Plum?
Unfortunately, there has been a little accident.
Accident? What happened?
I'm sorry to say that your teapot has been broken.
Oh, the teapot I said no one was to touch.
Yes.
Nanny Plum, I told you not to dust that tea set.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I have a good mind to turn you into a slug.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, darling?
Could you turn me into a snail, perhaps, instead?
No.
Mummy, it was me. I did it, and I've been sad all day. And now you're going to have to turn me into a slug instead of Nanny.
Oh no, my poor darling. Don't be sad. It's only a silly piece of pottery.
But, Mummy, you were going to turn Nanny into a slug.
Oh, I didn't really mean that.
Sorry I made you sad, Mummy.
Oh, Holly, I'm only sad that you felt you couldn't tell me.
We did try and mend it.
It doesn't look like it did before, but the children have tried their hardest.
Oh, that is beautiful. Just as beautiful as it was before.
Shall I give it a dust, Your Majesty?
No, this is one of a kind and very fragile. No one must touch it. promise.
We promise.
I will treasure it forever.